Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. Let's get right down to business. Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting for the 168-pound championship of the world, the WBA championship of the world, against Rocky Fielding, December 15th, 2018, Madison Square Garden, New York City. This is the voluntary fight for Canelo Alvarez that I just spoke about not that long ago. Now, this is very important because you could look at this in a lot of different ways. Number one, I didn't see this coming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. A lot of people thought it was gonna be David Lemieux, which would have made sense. That would have been in-house. David Lemieux is known to the hardcore boxing fans, but it's a dangerous fight. David Lemieux's a dangerous fight for anybody because he got that one-hitter quitter. So for Canelo to be moving up in weight and challenging for a title at 168, it says a lot. It says a lot about Canelo and the type of fighter that he is, because he could have had a voluntary in his own division. So for him to go up to 168 and try to get a belt at 168, it really says a lot about his competitive nature. And then at the same time, it really shows that Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy are doing what I like to call creating options. That's really what this is. At the end of the day, it's a can't lose situation for Canelo Alvarez. And when you're the cash cow, you have to put yourself in can't lose situations to where nobody can hold anything over your head. Let me explain. Canelo Alvarez, he goes up against Rocky Fielding, December 15th, 2018, Madison Square Garden. Now, for the people that don't know, Rocky Fielding is the current WBA 168-pound champion of the world. He's probably most known for losing to the guy that just beat George Groves and Callum Smith. But much respect to that man. He's a British fighter, and he will be coming over to the States to defend his title against the cash cow, which is going to open up a whole different market for Canelo Alvarez in terms of fans. Because I'm pretty sure Rocky Fielding is going to come to the United States with a lot of his fans to support him in Madison Square Garden. The reason why this is a can't lose situation is because if Canelo Alvarez loses to Rocky Fielding, which I don't think he will, I would have to do some tape on, Rocky Fielding, put the lab coat on and do some homework on him. But just off the top of my head, I don't see Canelo losing this fight to Rocky Fielding. But let's just say that he does. Canelo can come out and say, okay, it's not the first time that I lost before. It was a competitive fight. I think 168 pounds was just too much weight for me. I'm just going to go down and defend my titles at 160. Okay? Can't lose. Built-in excuse. But then, if Canelo wins the title at 168, then he holds titles at 160 and 168. So, if the WBC wants to get a little goofy and say, okay, well, Triple G is not taking the fight with Jamal Charlo. Okay, Canelo, you're mandated to fight your mandatory challenger in Jamal Charlo. Then Canelo could say, okay, I'm just going to drop the WBC belt. I'm going to campaign at 168. Or I'm going to drop the belt because I have other plans at 160 and I got other plans at 168. Can't lose situation. And then if Canelo beats Rocky Fielding and he has a WBA 168-pound championship, again, if anybody tries to force him to take a fight at 160, he could say, okay, I'll take a fight with Callum Smith at 168 and unify. You understand where I'm going with this? Like, Canelo Alvarez is making sure that he's not put in a position again to where the WBC or any other sanctioning body is going to try to bully him. I hope y'all understand where I'm going with this, and it's 100% facts. And you're not going to get this anywhere else but G5 Jeff TV. All people are going to tell you is, oh, Canelo, he's making this move because he going to duck Jamal Charlo and duck Triple G and all that. Listen, Canelo Alvarez has been in the ring with Triple G for 24 rounds. 24 rounds. And Jamal Charlo, once again, people are lobbying for him because of the raw talent and the ability that they see. And with Jamal Charlo, he passes the eye test. But I'm not going to lobby for somebody that hasn't put in no work versus somebody that has put in work. I'm not going to lobby for Jamal Charlo when his most significant victory was over Julian J. Rock Williams, where Canelo Alvarez has been in the ring with Triple G twice. He's been in the ring with Erislandy Lara. He's been in the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's been in the ring with Austin Trout. He's been in the ring with Miguel Cotto. You really think I'm going to lobby for Jamal Charlo versus a Canelo Alvarez that has put in the work? Not only is he the cash cow, but he's put in the work. He's been in with the best. You're not going to get that nowhere else but here. And I call it straight down the middle. If Jamal Charlo had that same type of resume and it was the other way around, I would say it's the other way around. And I am a black male. I am an African American. So I don't just lobby just because Jamal Charlo was black. No, I'm lobbying for the person that got the resume, the person that has the cachet, and the person that's put in the work. Canelo has put in the work. It's not Jamal Charlo's fault. It's not Jamal Charlo's fault at all. He hasn't had an opportunity to put in work at 160, but I'm not going to lobby for somebody to get a shot at 160 and say that people are ducking him when he hasn't put in no work. I'm consistent with mine. Like I said the same thing about Errol Spence. Everybody was saying, oh, well, people ducking Errol Spence, this, that, and the third. I said, let that man put in some work first. Let him earn his name first. Then we can come out and say people ducking him. Canelo Alvarez is opening up lanes for himself to where nobody, no sanctioning body, nobody can bully Canelo Alvarez into doing something that he doesn't want to do in terms of what fight he wants to take. Now that's what this Canelo Alvarez fight with Rocky Fielding actually means. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.